Hi, everybody. Yesterday we read a story about working and learning from home. So today we're going to talk about those rules. You might have already been in a Zoom call with your teacher or talked with her over the phone, and you may have talked about rules when you're in Zoom or when you're working at home. So today we're just going to go over it again. These are just generic rules that we really go over here at school, so let's just talk about them again. So the first rule, number one, is we need to be sitting. I know that sometimes we get a little wiggly, right? So sometimes we can have a little fidget with us while we work to help us, right? The second rule, number two, is we need to listen with our ears, right? If our teacher is talking, right, we should listen and we should be quiet, right? That's rule number three, is to be quiet. If a friend on the Zoom call is telling a story or wants to share something with you guys, we need to listen and be quiet. Because when it's your turn, you're going to want your friends and your teacher to listen and be quiet so that they can hear you. And rule number four, when it's time to work, we really need to work. Okay, so your teacher is going to be sending reading lessons, writing lessons, math lessons. I'm going to be sharing lessons just like I am with you. And in order for you to hear me, we need to be quiet and we need to listen. It's okay if you have a ball or something that you might like to feel, right? As long as you are listening and you're quiet, those are really important rules. So we are going to watch a video all about being quiet, and we are going to do one other thing to talk about our rules. So we are going to go into, we're going to do a video. Here we go. Using inside voices.
Inside voices. Inside voices. Inside voices. Inside voices. Outside voices. Inside voice, my inside voice. I use it when I need to be quiet. Inside voice, my inside voice. Go ahead and try it. Say hello.
Inside
this is
voices.
My inside
hello,
voice.
My inside voice.
Hello, this is my inside voice. My outside voice, my outside voice. I use it when I wanna be loud. My outside voice, my outside voice. Say it with me now. Say hello, this is my outside voice. Hello, this is my outside voice. Inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices. I like to use my inside voice when I'm at the library. And I like to use my inside voice when I go and see a movie. Hello, this is my inside voice. Do-do-do. Hello, this is my inside voice. Well, I like to use my outside voice when I'm playing on the playground. And I like to use my outside voice when I wanna be loud. Say hello, this is my outside voice. Do-do-do. Hello, this is my outside voice. Inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices. And if you don't know which one to use, open your ears and look for clues. If it's quiet or if it's loud, or you can whisper or you can shout. Inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices, inside voices, outside voices.
Alrighty, I hope you guys like that song. I always love teaching and using music as we learn. So I have a fun activity for us to do. Let's do an overview. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm going to give you guys some time on when do you use an inside voice and when do we use an outside voice. And you can touch the computer screen and answer along. So here's an example of where do you use an inside voice? Oh no, those pictures are backwards. Just a moment, let me fix that. I am back. I apologize for that. So where do we use an inside voice? All right, the first picture is of a playground. So when you're outside and your friends and you're playing, do you need to use an inside voice? Or the next one is when you're in your school, right? Whether you're walking in your hallways or you're in your classroom, when you're in school, do you have to use your inside voice? Let's see. Let's see if playground's right. Nope, school was right. In school, we should use our inside voice. Now, what about using an outside voice? Playground? Oh, that's where we went wrong. Here we go. Attempt number 2, ladies and gentlemen. First week of school. Where do we use an outside voice? Do we use an outside voice on the playground with our friends? Or do we use our outside voice in school? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it, and you can choose. All right, let's see. Is playground where we can use an outside voice? Yeah, we can use our outside voice with our friends. For some reason, you guys, it keeps switching out. Let's go back. I don't know why it keeps switching out all these answers. Like it's right. Here we go. Nope, that's wrong again. Let me fix that. Here we go. And the last question, you guys. Sorry for the mishaps. Where do you use an inside voice? Do you use them in the Zoom calls with your teachers and your friends? Or do you use an inside voice when you're outside in the big world where everyone can hear you? I'll give you just a couple minutes to answer that. Let's see, is it Zoom? Yes, we should use a quiet voice when we are in our Zooms. So let's go over our work rules one more time. So when you are in your Zooms or you're working at home, we're going to use these 4 rules in order to be respectful and responsible. So we're going to sit in our chair, right? You can have your fidgets, listening with your ears, so you can learn using a quiet voice. And even when you're excited, you can clap, you can move your hands like this, you can jump up and down in your seat. And then when it's time to work, we really get down and work. And we try our absolute best. So I hope you enjoyed this video all about being responsible. Sorry for the mishaps. I try making perfect videos. This one, I wish I knew how to edit. I will see you guys tomorrow for another social emotional video. Bye, you guys.